All right, as I promised, Ray Garcia here. I've been approximately doing this for about 2 months or less. A professional epoxy layer for garage floors. Running a little late today, but I got a project coming up. 3-car garage with a little lip and everything. What's good about this is brand new, so there's no cracks in the foundation or anything I gotta replace or anything on there. So right now I'm gonna prep my grinder. I use a Husqvarna PG280 right here, and of course my HEPA XPS 2S vacuum and hose right here. All right, this time I'm gonna set it all up and then I'm gonna start grinding. So this is pretty much the hardest part of everything, is grinding and prepping the floor. But since it's brand new, it won't be that bad. All right, to be continued. All right, fellas, I'm back. I kind of got into it, and I've been going. I went more than half. Been grinding out there. The purpose of this, you're just grinding the top coat off and leaving ridges and everything. So when you lay the epoxy in there, it's gonna stick and stay. It's not going anywhere. So, of course, the machine also runs on, I don't know the wattage of this. I think 240. Or whatever this is right here. It's got to have that little T on it. 240, so higher watts compared to a regular outlet, which is right here. The issue I was having is that it's too much watts going through the vacuum and my grinder. So I had to put this one in the garage, and I ran this one out to the front, so it won't be on the same circuit. And I kept on jumping the breaker, so I finally got it good. So went a little more than I should have, so I can show you. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna rearrange everything here, and then I'm gonna show you how the machine grinds. It's just the top, nothing big, it's not grinding in there too deep, but just to get a good surface for the grinding. All we're doing is swirls, figure 8 swirls, going over and over, making sure it's all nice and grounded. It's just a top coat, nothing big. You know, a little aggressive with the diamond cuts on there. And the vacuum hose sucks up all the dust, well, most of the dust. See how fast it's getting? So that way you can avoid less cleanup before taping everything down. I'm almost done here. Home stretch. After the floor is completely grinded out, get the corners, make sure the corners are good. I try to get some of the dust off with the broom and the blower. All I'm doing is blowing away. Blowing all that dust out. Anything I can out of the way. You can see it. Blow, blow, blowing and sweeping as much as you can. Now comes taping off. I'm going to be painting the wall, so I'm going to start all the corners all the way around. If you don't know how to tape, you need to figure out how. I'm not going to sit here and try to show you how to tape it off, but I'll show you the results afterwards. All right, 30 minutes later, all taped off. Very meticulous around the stuff right here. It's all brand new, man. So you want to tape it as much as you can, because I'm going to go with the hand brush and do all the walls with the hand brush. All right, so it's pretty much skirting. All of it down. Everything taped off, nice at the edge, clear cut. Notice right here how I did it. Look at the line of the garage door and just close it on it. And see, I taped off that part too. Uh-oh, I missed a spot. I have to come back to that. See right there? Perfect line. Okay? All right, fellas, I'm back. This is the morning now. Last night I grinded, taped off everything. Let me show you my little setup here. I'm gonna go through again, sweep off any extra stuff. Obviously bugs got in last night. I'll sweep it off. Little stuff I got prepared for the walls. To get the walls right there. Big 19-inch roller for the white areas. I got this little $2 squeegee, because I like to spread the product out all over. So when I pour it in the bucket. This is my little mixing station also. I like to create a little area, work area. I got 2 sets of boots, and it's 9:44 in the morning, and we're supposed to be here at 9 o'clock, and I'm waiting for my helper, so it sucks. I got my mixer. I also, to keep it off the floor, I routed it through the top, because when I mix everything together, I got about 40 minutes working time, so there's no time to bullshit. So I'm gonna do the first one, since I'm working alone again today. I'm gonna get the first 2 gallons and lay everything out. And I got the 75 pounds of flake ready to go as soon as I get everything laid out. But yeah, get your workstation. Like I said, I'm gonna clean everything off. I'm gonna use acetone. Acetone cleans project residues. Pretty much just gonna collect all the little fine dust particles, and I have a whole bunch of mop heads right here ready to go. So about 6 of them. And all I had to do is spray, wipe, spray, and once it gets full, replace the head and start new. But I'll show you in a minute. All right, just swept out again. Use the blower to blow the rest of the dust. And now come to the cleaning part. Acetone, I like to saturate my mop a lot. Then what I do after saturated, I just spray on the floor and mop up all the excess dust. And I do this throughout the whole freaking thing. See how it's disappearing? You gotta be quick. So I'll put my phone down and get to work. All right, I got about the whole top lip. Look how much dust you pick up. That's why I have like 8 or 9. I'm gonna take this head off, replace it, and continue going. So I don't have to stop. All right, it picks up a lot of fine dust. Look at that. Easily. Acetone and this mop head. All right, fellas, I got the color all mixed in. I'm about to add the part B. Then I'm gonna do is ribbon it out. Ribbon it out meaning get the bucket and just ribbon all the way around, pretty much to the halfway point right here, and then just spread it as I go through there. All right, obviously my helper never showed up, so I can't do video and paint. Also, I got everything standing by, the rollers, the wall brushes, and everything. All right, to be continued. All right, little update. I did half of it, then I laid on a lot of flake, then I did mix the other half, and I kind of blended it into each other right here. So I kind of got to about right there to the little tip mark, and then I pushed some forward already, so now the flake can stick. But walk around my shoes, brush, got all the walls right now, all of it, and continue going. Now I'm just gonna roll it out, make sure everything's straight, and then just throw the flake in it. And I like to use a 19-inch roller, or however long this thing is, because you cover more area. Obviously, I work alone, so the more area I can cover faster, the better. Now, after I roll it out like that, you know, a certain way, I'm going right now left and right. I like to let it settle. As you can see, it's got like little indentations. So as this resin is floating on top of the concrete right now, it's settling flat so it can even out. So give it about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, and then start laying out the flake. Right, I don't know, you probably can't tell from the phone, but it's settling down. When you roll it, it leaves like little roll marks, and then after a minute or two, it starts settling flat, even out. It's like water, you know how it spreads out. You drop something, it'll spread out. So that's what's happening right now. So I'll give it about another minute and then start tossing flake all over, fill it all in. All right, gents, went high on a lot of flake. He wanted a top full coat. So got it all in there. Now I let it dry 6 to 8 hours. I'll be back in the morning to put the UV top coat with anti-slip. Just roll it on really thin, just to seal the flakes inside. But yeah, 2-car garage, you can do it by yourself. It's hard, but you can. Okay, day 2. All is dry. Heavy flake. And right now we're doing is sweeping out the excess. Sipping out all the excess flake that on top that didn't stick. and getting it all together. I'm eventually gonna sweep it all out, then lay the top coat with the anti-slip and seal it all in. All right, after excessive sweeping up, you should have a lot of residue. Most of it stayed on there, but with that extra residue, you can do the walls again after you add the top coat to seal it all in. Here's my workspace area right there. I use a blower, I use a sweep, and cleaned up most of it up and put it in that bucket. So now I'm getting ready to roll out the top coat with the anti-slip. All right, as you can clearly see now, I just went through it all. Man, I hope my phone's doing it justice, but it's sealed on the top. And it's got the anti-slip already put into it. At this point right now, we're doing the walls because you have excess flake, right? So I have my assistant here trying to cake it on there by hand. So we had a hard time trying to slap it on there. So we're trying to fill as much as we can with the resin that's left throughout the whole project. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty much it. I'm gonna do go back at it again since I got about another 30 minutes working time with the back roll and make sure I got every spot. When you add the anti-slip, it's only 10 ounces per gallon. It's anti-slip resistant, short grip. It freaking works. It works great. So that's why you got your blower, because you got excess. I did mess up here. It leaked over, but no biggie. I'm gonna grind it out and blend it in. But yeah, day 2, and that's it. Pretty much. That is all.